It is often imagined that meat exists only in the days of old, but today an NGO called Masra has proven this otherwise.
Masra, the fight for human rights. Masra, the fight against sexual violence. Masra, the fight against HIV/AIDS. Masra, the fight against poverty in Africa. Masra, yelele, 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 yelele. Masra, the fight against sexual violence.
In the midst of heartless traditions, wherein women and young girls are considered as home property for their men, especially when they have been forcefully married, and violence against them is considered as a normal dominance or authority enforcing the position of the man, there is great need to investigate into the vitality of such customs in our modern world of today.
Je ne te dis pas ce que le monsieur a fait à sa femme notre pays. L'autre jour, ça va pouvoir fracasser les deux pieds. Alors je te parle, sa femme hospitalisée à l'hôtel de Genève, on ne sait même pas si sa femme va encore marcher.
Recent development paradigms require that women and girls be treated in such a way that they are psychologically stable in order to be able to contribute to sustainable development. But if these traditions that deny women such well-being privileges continue to reign within very sensitive localities, as in the case of certain chiefdoms in the west region of Cameroon, then the society will be doing wrong or be promoting inequality. Within 12 chiefdoms of the western region of Cameroon, including Bayangam, Batufam, Baham, Balachi, Bahwan, Bafusam, Bamungum, Bameka, Bamesinge, Bapa, Baleng, Babaju, and many others. Several gender and sexual violence practices against women were assessed. For example, rape, marital rape, physical assault, early and forced marriages, heavy dowry levy, forced prostitution, and breast ironing.
As it concerns a noble cause like this, I think it's enough reason for responsible men like we are to displace ourselves. This training seminar organized today, 20th of November, follows an initiative that began in the month of January 2015 in the 4 subdivisions of the West region, which concerns these 14 chiefdoms. These are little chances that we have the opportunity to sensitize everyone that women are not what we think they are. The session had as objective reinforcing local leadership's capacity so that they should be able to put in place effective strategies in collaborations with the government authority towards defending the basic rights of women and their communities.
Because of the noticeable nature of the practices within the concerned localities is heavily blamed on the customs and traditions of the people, which severely undermine the human rights of women and girls. To solve the problem, therefore requires that a serious negotiation be done with the customary custodians and the chiefs that act as the keepers of the traditions. The first challenge in such a venture is in the fact that some of these customary custodians do not believe in the Western cultures and ways of doing things, and most often feel that changing their cultural values means selling off to the white man's ways.
Is failing. Cultural attitudes and practices that degrade women and dehumanize them are unsustainable. Women have a right to their physical integrity. Women have a right to be protected. Sexual violence is by no means a minor crime. Everyone in society must play their own role in this struggle. For leaders, This is about ensuring that we build communities where respect is a cornerstone value. Communities that are no longer at ease with behaviours that degrade women. For parents and educators, this is about raising a human rights conscious generation of children and students who will jealously guard the values that treasure women.
To bypass this psychological blockage breach is where the major problem lied. This is where the professionalism and technicality of the leader community NGO, Mashra, was put to play. Through strategic ways and a welcoming smile that made the chiefs to understand that the rights of women is not an affair of foreign policies, but a duly inscribed issue within the governing laws of our country that extends rights to the level of their chieftaincies.
Si l'accord engage le chef ou peut-être qui. Tout le monde qui est ici sont déjà engagés. Le gouverneur est engagé. Les Nations Unies sont engagées. La propriété est de tout le monde qui veut le développement durable.
Je signe parce que mon préfet et mon gouverneur m'ont demandé de signer. Et je voudrais en passant vous préciser que ce n'est pas le problème de notre partenariat avec la Grande-Bretagne qui s'oppose.
The NGO Mashra made its gateway and convinced 14 paramount chiefs into signing an advocacy agreement. These paramount chief leaders, who are known to possess very heavy influence of a very large majority of the local people, publicly undertook through the agreement signed with Mashra and the senior divisional officers of their region.
As darkness covers a continent, the ignorance become the air we breathe. We pray to the heavens for the light to shine, like an arrow shot by an angel.
C'est connu de tous. Et notre constitution dit que l'homme et la femme, ils sont égaux. Les conventions qu'on a signées avec les Nations Unies, on dit que la femme est égale à l'homme.
Ensure that customs and traditional dispositions that violate rights of girls, women, affect their health and well-being will be reviewed. Violent practices tolerated against women will be repelled. Ensure the equal treatment of men and women. Ensure victims have access to health and judicial help. Ensure perpetrators of sexual violence are pursued according to the law. This agreement to fight violence against women and girls is part of a project entitled Western Chiefs Sexual Violence Initiative, funded by the British High Commission in Cameroon as part of the United Kingdom's effort to promote the rights of women in Cameroon, was done in the presence of the Governor of the West Region and the Deputy British High Commissioner. In fact, the visit of the British High Commissioner in Cameroon, His Excellency Brian Ole, to the Batufan Palace in the West Region in order to partake in the program assessment event that held on Friday the 11th of March 2016, increased the warmth in the hearts of the chiefs who now aspire to grow a better and more meaningful development partnership with the British government. Thanks to Mashra and the support of the British government, the lives and the well-being rights of several thousands of local community women and girls in the West Region have been rescued. An institutionalized chain of improvement contributors and enlightened Bamileke female folks have been created.
Comme femme au foyer, je suis fière de ce projet qui sensibilise les chefs supérieurs qui sont gardiens des coutumes parce que la majorité de ces coutumes font violence aux femmes.
Je suis Kenfa Tanga Fotop 2, le chef supérieur du groupement Balachi. Je constate de plus en plus que les femmes sont de plus en plus respectées. Je constate que le message passe, les parents essayent déjà chacun à son niveau d'éduquer ses enfants, filles du gouvernement britannique. C'est un message de remerciement. Remerciement pour avoir pu inscrire ces combats-là dans les programmes à promouvoir dans les pays comme les nôtres. Merci beaucoup. Vous savez, je dis souvent que la principale mission même d'un chef, c'est de tout faire pour combattre les inégalités sociales.